guys, it's Live Indie Arts, and today we are playing a game. And not just any game. Danganronpa, because you can kind of see on the screen right now, it's Danganronpa, and I'm not even going to go through the whole spiel. But anyways, as you might notice, I have a face cam, and for most of my actual blind recording, I don't have any face cam. And the reason why I'm here is because second chapter Class Child, super echoey, bad audio. So we're gonna do it again, okay? So let's get into the video, guys. Oh, skills. I'm supposed to buy skills. What did I have 10 points. And I got my charisma. I think I want to increase my influence a bit, right? Extraordinary focus? Not necessary. I could buy it though. I can't buy that. Mind's Eye. Reveals V points. Effective during non-stop mass panic debates. Okay. Silences all conversation except those the reticles on. Effective during mass panic. Not really helpful. Instant silences loud noises. The key word in the first speaker's argument will be shown from the start. You know what? That's... Wait, where did I go? But I think First Strike is actually kind of cool. High tension. I don't know, I think that's as good as it gets. I don't really care about downshift or upshift. That's kind of neither here nor there. And I need to set you. And I forgot to set the other one, didn't I? And that one. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's begin the class trial.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Yeah, like we need one, but okay,
During the
continue.
trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it.
Or I might just skip it for you guys. Like, I think anybody who watches Danganronpa, you saw the first trial, you saw the first game, you know how it works.
Vote correctly, and only the... I'll punish everyone this also. Refusing to vote will result... Now, let's get this...
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Himiko? I know what you're gonna say.
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Yeah, it's like, I feel like someone's kind of talking over to you. Why can't I get the words out? Continue.
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah! I'm in top form today.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just let him say his spiel and then counter what he has to say, because I also don't believe what he's saying, but let it be heard, and then...
Why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
I think you kind of were.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
What? Sex?
Himiko seems suspicious.
Thank you.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
So, like, I have no responsibility of what I say here. Okay.
He
I
is
see you.
using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Man, I felt something there, man. She demands attention. All I can say.
Tua! That guy's got nothing on me.
Demands to be heard. Even though I don't know if I like her as a person per se, but there's something interesting about her character.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
Yup.
It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick.
Okay. It was a trick.
Magic.
And I think this is the part where I think Himiko is like the most annoying for me, and I think especially for people who play Danganronpa. Like, she gets better throughout, but I think here she's the most annoying.
Not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
I like it, okay?
There's no way any of that is true.
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
Yeah, I feel like what Kokichi's doing here is that he might be forcing Himiko into a situation where she's like, I have to tell people what the trick's about, or they will vote me as the killer. So maybe that's what he's trying to do here.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, Gonta.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
Yeah, absolutely not, I guess.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
I feel like every character has the possibility of killing someone in this game, right? As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Yeah, I kind of skipped right to this part after the last time I recorded, so I don't really know any of this, not gonna lie.
The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
Okay.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Okay, I think that was the one. That's the one. That's the lie.
Bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
I think it's the Monokuma file, probably because it says he's drowned but was not eaten alive. So I think that's it. That's it.
Escape was no trick, it's magic.
I don't believe that either. It's okay. I already know the answer. I think I skipped all that monologue, but it's okay. We don't need it. We don't need monologues. We know answers right away.
The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Okay, no, not that one.
And he was eaten alive.
Okay!
What's wrong?
I was kind of nervous since it was moving. I have a history of not hitting things that move,
Ryoma's
okay?
death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Yupperoonie.
Oh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
But he's already a degenerate. Like, isn't everyone male a degenerate male? So what does telling lies have to do with anything, okay? In your worldview.
So
Nothing.
Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
But how did he drown is the
No,
question.
Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Yeah, so at this point, I think my theory was basically that he drowned in the pool.
If that is
But
the
we'll
case,
have to
then
see.
when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obvious. Before the show started. Okay, at least they're not asking for specific times.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever.
Yup, and you definitely would think there'd be like a struggle, so...
By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Look at their ugly faces.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
Yup, where would it be hidden?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
And you know what? I had a theory, okay? And it was a correct theory, so I feel sad that I can't say what the theory was because it kind of ruins some things. But I had a theory about how Ryoma was hidden before he appeared in the tank. Okay? So
Easier said than done.
I was pretty smart. Or maybe in the episode before this one, I might have already stated that theory before the class trial, because usually I don't think of anything new during the class trials, but we'll see. I'll have to look through it again.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Yes, there was.
Wait. Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
Yeah.
No, maybe it really was
No,
magic.
it wasn't!
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
No, and we're picking on Himiko because we need information. Like, this isn't just random bullying where you pick on someone for things that don't matter. We're not picking on anyone. We're trying to talk to her, and she's not giving us anything useful when it's, you know, life or death. So those...
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
I guess so.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, Gonta, I'm sorry. Did you want it to be magic? But alas, this is not that kind of world.
No, it was real magic.
Okay, just sit in the corner and pretend then. Don't get in the way of our investigation.
Magic. Magic. Magic.
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. And that, you are right, Ultimate Detective.
How did
I don't
Himiko
know.
escape the water tank?
Is
Maybe
it
she
possibly
just
water
blurred out
tank
and
trick?
No one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the stage.
Mechanism?
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Oh, okay. I think that might be it. I think I remember something.
Magic.
I'd be slowly going based
real
off of memory
escape
right now
magic.
because I did not go over
Maybe
this
there were
evidence.
2 Himikos,
Or actually experience the investigation again.
and one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Such a pro. Okay. That's right. There's a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there is some trick to the tank.
How did
Okay, well,
Himiko
he kind of
escape
gave
the
us
water
the
tank?
answer right there.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one else. Nah, she definitely
Would
been caught.
The mechanism was
It's not the
something like
mechanism.
What about that screen of found in the
tank had a secret hatch.
I agree. Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
Yup.
I see. So
I-
it did have one.
I feel so smart without actually knowing anything right now.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab.
Yup, we did.
There was a panel on the side
Apparently.
that could open. That was her escape.
I don't really remember how that works, but why are you arguing with me? About what? Go back to fighting over Himiko.
Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
Okay, tell me what it is.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
That's total nonsense. If something's wrong, tell the person. Tell someone what's wrong, okay? You can't expect people to read your mind, okay? End of story.
Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Okay, and I also think that's the same thing. Like, Himiko might have problems with you, but you don't know what's wrong. Are you saying you should be able to read her mind on that aspect? No, absolutely not. Ooh, I hate this one. Okay, I gotta use the mousing keyboard for this.
Doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She
Okay,
didn't use an escape hatch.
why
I
not?
know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Okay,
Wait a
violence
second.
for the
Before you
win.
punch me. What makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in it, the water would have gushed out with her. There would
Okay.
have been water everywhere.
Okay, first try!
Your words.
Guys, first try.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank.
But I apologize because I don't think I'll be able to give much reasoning because I'm solely basing this off of memory. So
Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
I see.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
I think there was a door at the side.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
And there were traces.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha bitch!
Oh,
Caught you
gosh.
soaking wet and red red-handed.
Sometimes I'm so surprised by what she says. It's only comical at that point.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
Yeah, at this point, tell us the trick.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Behold the magnificent underwater escape. Yeah, she was dry.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
But we already have an answer for this.
That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Bro, we gotta keep chipping away at the real trick before she starts telling us anything. No, magic has nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. Okay. She never went to the water. I think we can testify that she did. Dries off quickly. We already know.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Potentially. I think based on her reaction, we stepped one step closer to the truth.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Why would you say that?
Why not?
She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Yeah, it would be easier.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Yeah.
Himiko, come on. Give it up already. ...
Fine. You win.
Finally!
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Wow! Now I totally believe you.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Wow. If only she had just told us sooner, then we wouldn't need... Actually, we didn't need it. We wouldn't need to, go discovering everything. She didn't give us any new information about the trick.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
No.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
The only one here into some kinky stuff is you, okay?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
Okay.
That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
That's plausible, I suppose.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
I don't know. Anyone else who was working on the trick. She's still in the hot seat, okay.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
She feels
You
no
may think
loyalty
you're
like that.
protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that.
I'm not, but I guess go your own way. Go your own way. What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never
murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
Dot.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
But that's kind of crazy since y'all don't even know each other that well, do you? But I guess people develop strong feelings in these kinds of situations. What did Kokichi give an account?
Switched out Ryoma's body? Is Himiko?
Okay, wait a second. I need to look at these accounts. During the magic show, and when the timer hit 20 seconds, Gonta went up to the top of the stage. No one was in the tank during this time. Okay. Gonta didn't notice Ryoma inside the tank until after the Piranha's release. So definitely Gonta's.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Okay.
And simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No.
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
Ooh. Yep, that's the one! And I wasn't really sure about that, but it sounded... Kokichi's usually like one of those...
The tank.
Sorry.
It was Gonta.
Sorry, yeah, Kokichi is one of those people that is usually safe to try to contradict it.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because...
Yup, because how could Himiko switch places like that?
If Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside.
Yup.
There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
Solid reasoning by boy
What if they
detective.
squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
Good question.
She had
I
no
don't know.
need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
No siree.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats.
Wow. Okay. I don't think you're about that life though. I don't think you're about it. Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? But where? I have a certain theory. Not just a theory, but like an answer.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along.
Mm-hmm.
But we just couldn't see it.
Closer.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
Top-notch
And what of the
visual
tank
effects.
containing the piranhas?
Okay.
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Yes, they
then
were.
it wouldn't have been devoured.
I
correct?
would have. I think I have to agree with Korekio over here. Why was he not eaten by the piranhas even though he was in the same tank? There's one piece of evidence at the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
Okay. Does this... I didn't realize that my boy was actually giving me answers. Like, what? A square glass pane that was at the bottom of the piranha tank where Ryoma's body had appeared. The other bits of glass were shattered. Okay, I think it's just a square glass pane.
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Let's fast forward. We don't need this.
Impossible.
And the tank.
No way!
If you put a body in there,
The piranhas would have eaten it.
way before we saw it.
But if the body
Okay.
and piranha, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
You know, this is a problem for me. Like, okay, continue. That was a bad timing. That was bad timing.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
Continue.
or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it. Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And
What of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way!
If you put a body in there,
The piranhas would have eaten
it way before we saw it.
but if the body and piranhas
Okay! Thank you.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank.
True.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
And I remember how, what's her name? Angie said that there looked like there were more piranhas than yesterday or something like that. Well, that explains it.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
Oh.
What is it, Gonta?
He sees
Gonta
something?
was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
And that's probably why he said, huh?
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well.
I guess that was our... I don't know what I was about to say. Oh well,
The water
continue.
tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Well, our 5-year-old Ryoma, even though he wasn't a 5-year-old, he just had the body of a 5-year-old, okay? He was small.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Nah, but the visibility was cut off.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
Certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct?
Correct. I agree with all your reasoning.
Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? How? Okay, I'm a kinda... The piranhas I ate before the Magical show, Angie said it looked like there were more piranhas compared to when she prepared the show the night before. Is it the cramped piranhas? Like those are what protect the view. I don't know, I don't feel like looking for anything else. We'll just go with this first.
This is it!
Okay, you gotta trust your instincts, guys. You
It
know,
was
lesson
the
in life.
piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Yeah.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right?
So basically confined to a smaller space.
The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
I mean, is it
What the heck are you
useless?
saying? That detail was super useful.
Okay, and then what can it be used for? I really don't know.
The lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Are you sure about that yet?
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
I guess so.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
Yeah, it is.
Atua is happy for you.
Wow, fake friend, fake friend. That's all I can say.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Well, what did he give us good information? Nah, not really.
What a petty-ass guy.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Wow, she's trying to stand up for herself, talking with more determination. I like it.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
I mean, she gotta get rid of this Atua thing because I don't think she actually believes in it. It's just a coping mechanism.
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed?
Of course she is, of course.
I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Yeah, why?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of tard school or something?
Bro, calm down. And what do you mean back to square one? We just had one suspect. We haven't even discussed all evidence yet. Why are you talking like we're back to square one? Like, calm down.
Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Okay, tell us.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Ooh, that burns.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
I know it hurt, but all I can say is you both are nasty though.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. Of course he does, all the time. Just realizing there's only one time the culprit could have set up this scene. There's only one time the culprit. Yeah, okay, whatever. Before the show this morning? I don't think this morning. Yesterday during nighttime. Yesterday before nighttime? Ah!
That's it.
I was
It was done
struggling
yesterday, before nighttime.
because I was going through my head process. So I was like, during nighttime, right? But I really couldn't think through this thing. Sometimes when you don't know what happens, it's sometimes what happens to you. Okay, whatever.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Of course. Who do you think I am?
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Yeah, tell me the reason, because I don't
Stop
remember.
asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Ooh, okay. Oh, man. She can't take it
The
anymore.
gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Okay.
Try to enter the gym at night. It'll go off.
Okay, I forgot about that rule, so I see.
You talking about my butthole?
Why would anyone
She
talk
means
about
the
your
alarm.
butthole?
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Oh yeah, impossible. Definitely.
Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Bro, stop with the attack. She's...
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, but sometimes I'm wondering, does she like it or something? Like, why does she look like that?
Which
Anyways.
means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Okay. I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of information. What source of information? Maybe her, Kurumi's? Did Kurumi ask for... Okay. Insect meet and greet and Kokichi's account. Wait a second. Wait a second, can I didn't really want to answer.
I was wrong.
That wasn't what I was thinking at all. I'm sorry. Suichi and some of the others were forced to stay. Himiko and Angie. We'll go with this for now.
I was wrong.
Yep, this is not for me. I don't remember a thing, and I wanted to... What was the question? What? Oh, okay. Who was the last to see him? Oh, witnessing Ryoma. Okay.
This is it.
Sorry, I did not know about any of
If we
this.
can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
I guess so.
When was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
I guess we can assume
So
that.
all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
Yup.
Wow, Kirumi! You would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
It kind of... Yeah, she does. She does tell the truth. In a way.
Everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
I guess so. And it kind of makes her less suspicious in my eyes, or at least as someone who played it for the first time, it definitely would have worked on me.
Beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful.
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym.
It is suspicious.
I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Okay, stop lying like that. No one's gonna believe you if you say things like that.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that
I
cannot
low-key
be
believe her for
proven,
that.
can it?
But I believe her. She really hasn't left. Like, pattern of behavior. It wouldn't be strange, right?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
Okay.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway,
Gives you a
among
certain
those
type of
four,
vibe,
the
that's for
culprit must
sure.
be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
I don't know.
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me?
Mass panic
I've been
debate,
helping
I
the whole
see.
time.
Oh wait, I remember now. I do have an alibi.
Yeah, I think we can give Mio an alibi. Because Gonta,
We will
remember?
see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not
No way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
I think we might be looking at Miu's, but... Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy. But let me give you another tutorial first. The mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. That's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shoot 'em with the X button silencer. After that, all the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot and you know the drill. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you, system.
I have an
I was
alibi.
running away from Gonta.
Wait a second. I need to look over these things. Pool rules? I don't think that's gonna have anything to do with anything. Or witnessing Ryoma, Maki alone. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. I don't really know about that. What was the other one?
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
Let's see Kokichi's account. Immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 9 p.m., he was caught by Kurumi at the entrance. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. Okay, well, she has an alibi from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., but does that say anything? But I think it's Kokichi's account.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Okay,
things got a little heated if you catch my
Until I
drift.
left with
Nothing
Gonta.
felt perfect.
that's true.
What's Maki's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right before
9
nighttime, I got
p.m.
tired and fell asleep.
I didn't run
Did
into
you
anyone.
really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
Okay. I need to sort out everyone's statements, just like Kaede did. I need to calm down and focus at one at a time.
I have an
only
alibi.
Okay,
running
so
away
let's
from
look at
Gonta.
this one then.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was running from
I even
Himiko
tried
and
hiding
the
in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
Things got a little heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Nothing but
Gonta.
perfect.
Okay.
What's Monkey's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right before
9
nighttime, I got
p.m.
tired and fell
I
asleep.
didn't run
Did
into
you
anyone.
really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
Did not stay at the gym. Okay. I gotta contradict that. I'm sorry. I now know the statement. It's
I was
A-okay
running
now.
away from Anta. I tried hiding in the classroom. I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Things got a little heated. Catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Nothing
Gonta.
but
That was
Right before I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure?
lab.
At the gym?
Ah! Okay, good. We got it,
No, I
guys.
think Hirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Yep, it does. And we already read this, so
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
yeah, sure.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes.
And I guess that does not sound too likely.
Transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
And I gotta agree with Kurumi there.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Yeah, right now it's not
Maybe
sounding
someone snuck
too
into the gym
plausible.
while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
Of course.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
And who's that? Miyu? Probably.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Come on now, Kaito, it's not you. It's not you. One person can be eliminated as a suspect according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. They certainly would be an alibi, or have an alibi. We need to pin down who that was. The key to the fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Miyu's statements. According to what we know, that figure Kokichi saw must be Miyu.
That's
Easy
it.
answers. Easy.
Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Yeah, it's like, who saw you in the bathroom, like, hiding?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Yeah, no, I don't want to read this. Information we already know.
A girl walking around half naked.
Yeah, definitely sounds like
Who
Miyu.
else could it be? But the horny exhibitionist Mew.
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
Wow, so that's your hobby, Kaido? Are you telling me that's how it is? Bro, this man's doing anything, anything to get himself out the suspect list. Okay.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Yes, we've seen all of this. It was so obvious from the get-go.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
Sadly, he did.
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Good question.
Well, 'cause, I'm pretty stacked, so...
You just feel like it's your right to just set him free? I guess.
I figured I'd take my clothes off, so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches.
Like, is there another story then? Like you were just doing it for fun, right? I don't know.
Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
No! No!
So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
But I'm very curious. Like, what was she actually doing there? Was it really just so
you're welcome,
touch her?
Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Please, anyone else.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Okay. I
That
see.
leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
What?
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I mean, I guess he's a pretty trustworthy guy. I want to believe Kaito until he's proven guilty. I will trust him. I mean, yeah! Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, that's basic stuff, right?
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What is it, Kokichi? I want to hear. What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Yeah.
And...
Huh?
I guess we're talking about effectiveness, but I guess he just wants to make it interesting.
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do
Interesting.
you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings?
I see you?
If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Ooh, Kokichi! Getting a little into this, aren't you?
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other.
That idea is very interesting. I think you have to be careful with that though, because at this point you're assuming one of these two is the culprit. So, but that's only an assumption.
No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
Yeah!
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
I mean, sure.
Right, Monokuma?
I mean, even an innocent person can start screwing up too. Like Miyu? She lying way too suspiciously.
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
On the side of fun?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know.
I believe that.
That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
What, motive video?
The cups pad.
Oh, I see, I
Not
see.
just any cups pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
To borrow it, yeah, okay. Are you gonna give it back?
It wasn't
To
the
who?
culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
Why are these people sweating?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to.
And I was just talking about Kaido specifically, but we know Kaido's belongs to Suichi, so...
Take a guess, everyone! Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaido's or Maki's? We know the answer to this. I should know the answer. Maki. Our beautiful girl, Maki.
Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Very true.
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
And it was effective.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Honestly, I'm wondering what like a new mechanic of a death debate would be like. That'd be kind of cool.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit!
Okay, tell us then.
I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe
Yes?
Maki isn't the culprit either.
Okay, he coming out here giving a third option. This was not even one of the options. He's thinking outside the box. Okay, I see you, Kaido.
What?
Cannot even believe this.
Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit?
Well, then we messed up somewhere if neither of you are the culprits, then. We really did mess up somewhere.
Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit.
Okay.
It's just a hunch I've got.
We need to back it up with some evidence, that hunch, but I see you.
Hunch?
He cannot comprehend hunches. He's solely based off of logic, most likely.
Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch.
Okay, what kind of hunch then?
This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Unofficial hunch! I've always wanted one of those, especially one from Kaito Momota. Could never go wrong with one of those, right?
Wait, what?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
I ask myself that question every so often too.
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A damned idiot!
Oh gosh.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
Mm-hmm.
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
I can't follow you here, but okay.
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
I see. Back at it again with these Hallmark type of like sayings. What are you doing? I was with him before, but when he starts explaining himself with all this, it doesn't matter. I just want to believe. It kind of misses me. But all I can say is to help Kaito's case is the fact that we don't really have any evidence supporting the claim that Kaito or Maki are the culprit, okay? Still, even if you say they don't have alibis, we still don't have proof that they did it. So that's all I can give him.
So you do not have any evidence?
Yeah, exactly.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
Sadly, I believe, I agree with our boy Kyo.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
But this idiocy is gonna be somewhat helpful, or at least Suichi.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity, total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Yeah, it did save you there, but I don't think the situations apply directly, but sure. I get you. If I can trust my logic, maybe I can trust Kaito's feelings too. I mean, logic can lead you anywhere. Misguided logic can lead you to the wrong places too. So at the end of the day, it's still a vote. It's still going to be a vote based on logic and investigating evidence. At the end of the day, right? Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either.
Yeah! Thank you, Suichi, for actually coming up with a valid explanation, okay?
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
And that's also basic saying. basic practice of law. What are you talking
Right
about?
on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
Okay, thank you.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Okay, tell us. Maki, you starting to speak up?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
Come on, you can handle it. You'll forget in like 2 seconds, okay? Don't worry about
What
it.
are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Okay.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Big discovery, guys. What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
Yes?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
This is one assumption we made.
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
That's only if Maki's information is trustworthy, right?
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
I think it depends on the line of crap. I don't know.
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
But I don't think this one's a lie, though. Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? No. It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now, of all the times? But at least it gives us something to work off of, because then at that point, can you really believe that Ryoma was killed at such and such time? At this point, you gotta follow evidence to either prove or disprove it, which I think is smart, because at this point, you technically would have to work to disprove her statement if you calling her a liar at that point. If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? I believe it. What, is it halftime? It's halftime!
Now then.
And we shall skip this. Not for me.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Now then.
Hell you say?
Ba 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 ba. All shall rise. Thank you.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Yes, back to square one.
Square one?
Uh-huh.
In square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Okay.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
Yeah, exactly. We need to ask for
I
that.
told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Well, then you hate yourself then, because sadly you are also a liar.
You're one to talk.
Yeah.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive
Okay.
video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Seems like it.
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Consistent.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never
did
asked
he?
me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have had to have been someone who knew who had each pad. Kokichi?
It's you!
Wow. Ultimate liar right here, lying out his ass, bro.
That would be
Okay, I
Kokichi.
see you. Oh no. I put that alone. Of course. He got all of the pads, so of course he would know who has who, even if it was process
So
of
you saw the
elimination.
motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
They could just be deeply reflecting upon life, you know? That doesn't not necessarily affect.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
I don't think she's scared of that.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
Well, why would she know? Was he gonna watch it right in front of her? I don't think so.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Because motive videos, right?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Sure, but...
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
Thank you.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
I mean, yeah, I believe. That's
Well then,
same.
why don't we
same.
ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
Yeah, you gotta ask the person who supposedly said,
You never answered my question.
yeah.
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Of course.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Yeah, and he only did that, like, what? He came back at 11 p.m. or whatever? It would have been pretty late, so...
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
He's kind of choking on the truth right now, like he doesn't want to bring it up, you know? It's kind of hard for him.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
Nope, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Okay, interesting question.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I guess so.
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
Well, there's a small chance that anyone could be the culprit, but go ahead.
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
I'm kind of feeling you, Himiko. That's true.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
She was just kind of telling the truth. This class trial is deceitful.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
Oh, I see, I see.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth. ...
Is it a lie or the truth? This is a turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaido, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Okay, so we're gonna lie again. Cool beans, cool beans. I think I forget how to do the lie button. Like, is it just pressing X for a long time, I think.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Maki alone is definitely the one. She wasn't gonna be alone. That's the lie.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
I think I'll have to agree with that, maybe.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
then
there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Okay. I can't see the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. But if I can convince them that Maki met with someone...
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Okay.
What a load of crap!
Can Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
I hopefully I didn't hit anything. Did I
Surely
hit
they
it?
would have
Okay.
come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting...
That one? Oh god, thank you.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I...
Oh, you can prove that
Please
Maki wasn't
explain.
alone. Sorry.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Yeah.
Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, don't screw this up for me.
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Yes, we did.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Okay.
You two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time?
Why would we confirm that? If she wants to have a conversation with someone late at night, then let her have her conversations. We're doing our own exercises at night, so...
If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
Okay, well then we're different people.
We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
Yeah, Kurumi's pushing a little hard right now.
That was
That's all
my
I can
bad,
say.
but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, but we might have to do a debate scrum or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Belief shall set you free!
But is everyone believing me right now?
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Okay, he can tell, but I don't think he's about to say anything to contradict me.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
You and Maki aren't the only suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
I mean, yeah, kind of a pain, but we gotta go
However,
through it.
it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And it couldn't have been the morning after that leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Yes, and I remember, yeah, it was definitely during
Did
nighttime.
you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Okay,
Dick cheese?
but there's a window to the gym, okay? Just calm down
But
a
that's the only
little.
possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
I don't know about that.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Huh, okay, whatever.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I
Yeah.
don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
Oh yeah, we need to discuss, right.
See through your argument.
Debate scrum, guys?
Disagreement?
Yup.
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Yes.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
You already saw it before. Why are you trying to announce it like it's the first time?
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. But I can't just get them to see the truth now. My lie would have been for nothing. Okay, I won't fail. Split opinion. When was the body put in the piranha tank? Next morning versus during nighttime. Okay, guys.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Let's see this.
I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the point?
Is that what?
We were right in front of the door.
Okay.
There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
I don't know.
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
Okay.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this!
This
You
tank?
might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Okay, one shot. This is it, guys.
It's not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Okay, I guess people believe in me. Okay. Teamwork, full counter, guys. The ultimate counter.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
This is true.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Don't just bring up Gonta for easy answers. Try to think this through.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
But gentlemen chuck robots.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Not on the other side, though.
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Not quite. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder won't reach the window.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct?
Yes.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Yup. Or, as Himiko might say, unless you're Gonta. I don't know.
Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Come on now.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
Exactly.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Yeah, that's very delicate work right there.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Okay, tell us your reasoning then.
Do you have the answer then?
Yeah, exactly. This dimwit would like to hear.
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
But I do.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Kids just need to shut up and take their licks!
Okay.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
Okay, calm down. I'm thinking.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. ... Damn it. Am I really not good enough? No? Slow down? Maybe go back to another piece of evidence? You can build from anywhere. Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
That's a new starting point. So yes, focus on new areas.
He was killed?
Exactly like doing math problems, doing tests. This is basic problem solving skills, okay?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit.
Yes,
Why
it
didn't
would.
anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Of course. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then,
or maybe
let's
at least
discuss
two.
the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What are you talking about?
Himiko under the bridge?
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Yeah, she's in here with some helpful hints. Maybe not as useful as the other people in past Danganronpa games, but she's here. Okay, she's here.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Oh, that one hurt, I guess. My boy is still shooketh.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was
It might be
relaxing in his
poor
room when he
rules.
got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
It's
We
possible.
should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Yeah, it can't be the pool.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Okay, then that's
Nah,
the
that
pool
little
rules
turd
is what we gotta
drowned
go
in the
with.
toilet.
Shut your mouth, you Sal.
LOL.
Sal?
What are you on? Like, what was that about? The pool seems like the obvious answer, but I have my doubts. Okay, so that's obviously not the right answer. We gotta contradict our adorable
There's
little
in his room that could
mage, Himiko.
Toilet?
Impossible. We should consider places water.
The only place that fits is the pool.
Ah! Are you serious?
Use magic. There's no other way.
Okay, let's skip through this. I hate it when I miss like that. I hate it when I miss like that.
With the constant gas was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water. Toilet, doesn't he? Drowning.
Toilet?
Impossible. We should consider places where
Place that fits.
Okay, thank you.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
Yes,
no swimming is
was.
allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Okay.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
Why?
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Okay, what are we reminiscing on?
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Stop this drama.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes, there is. Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Is there? I don't really know. It's not the marks on the window frame. Scratch sink.
This is it!
I know my stuff.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
Yup, like he was struggling.
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
That's kind of a painful way to go, though. Right? That's terrible. Even if he wasn't really willing to live.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
That's one way to go. Like, quickly poison my... Like, if there's, like, a quick poison, do that. Like, shoot my guy in the head. Quick and efficient.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Man, I can hear fireworks because it's July 1st, guys.
The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because they were on my dude.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
You know, but one thing that doesn't make sense to me is that I swear they actually had Ryoma's clothes folded up, and I'm like, it was Eden. How do you have this? Unless they literally went to his room and got spare clothes just to put beside him. That's kind of weird, but...
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Bro, stop it.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Oh, stop it.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
This is true.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
...
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
Wow. He definitely knows the reason. This man's... He's doing what he usually does. I got nothing bad to say.
Pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Wow. Okay.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Great.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
You don't have to call anything. Why are you acting like you're the one who figured that stuff out?
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there?
Good question. Good question. We already know,
Ryoma's
or
lab
I
on
know.
the third floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all.
Yeah, because he has a connecting window.
Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Is it just window or whatever? We'll do it right here.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
Yeah.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Yeah,
Your
good
explanation
job.
contradicts some things we discussed earlier.
Like what?
The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
Okay.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect
But
on this!
it can reach, and I know the
We
reaching.
keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
It kinda did. ... Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. What are we doing? Oh, taxi! When you have to do some things that are connected, taxi will start up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use the X button to accelerate and the L button to move left and right. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, you head towards the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, you'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad will happen. Also, there will be other cards on the road. If you hit those, you'll have to take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use R1 to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely, enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. What do you mean? So respond to what? Okay. Let's go! Okay. I see. We can actually use focus. I see. I wonder, how do I actually place this psych drive in comparison to the others? I think I like the second game better. The just snowboarding is kind of just where it's at, okay? So I think that was the best one. Even though I didn't really play the first game, so I can't really comment much. The body was brought from where? Ryoma's lab, of course. Where else? It gives us a second to think it through. I like the generosity. Okay. Ah! Okay. Good, I hit you. Next question. Focus time. Ooh, 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 ooh. I missed one. One more. Where? The body was brought to the gym from where? From Ryoma's lab window. Just drive straight. Okay. Next question. We're seeing cars now, which is cool. I mean, the only thing it really does to is like slow you down, but I think you have plenty of time. Ooh, okay. Oh, there was a Monokuma? I missed it. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? A rope? Something like that? I don't need thinking time. I got my answers. Drive straight. Yes. It all connects.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Yes, it was.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
Mm-hmm.
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. This one.
There! The
Yes,
rope
sirree.
found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
What? What do you mean only Atua can reveal? Did you reveal it being his mouthpiece?
What mysterious mystery?
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
Okay.
But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Okay. I guess that does prove something.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
But I have to disagree with that statement.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
Maybe not, but there's a trick to it, you see?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Yes.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Okay.
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Okay, then I guess it
And
does.
pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Please, no.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, yeah, that's the thing.
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Okay, my boy's actually thinking.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No. No, I'm sure there was another rope. Or at least something that could be used as a rope. What is it? Tennis net cable.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
You
Okay,
tie it at
so-
the center.
First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side and tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
Wow.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Yes, that's true.
Eureka! I got it!
Okay.
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
She's on to something. Not quite hitting the bullseye, but she's on to something.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Okay.
Tarzan?
Oh, y'all are foolish. Okay.
They also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Yes, there's more. Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
Yeah.
Is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
He is hinting at something. Huh? Nice catch.
Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. It's true the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that we're there was a rope that connected to the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they would have to use something else. But what could that have been?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
Okay.
What? Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you.
Okay,
You be the
thank
opening
you.
act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
He'll be the main event that doesn't even show up. Okay, thank you.
Together? You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I can solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Everything. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Oh no, I'm not about this one. Okay. Oh, okay, I get what this is. I forgot what the thing was. But it's rope. Ropeway. I was thinking it was like rubber something, but nope, I was leading myself astray. Where's the A? I got it!
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Yes!
Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Yes, we do! No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Oh, this one. It's Mind will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the X button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the X button to repeatedly break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash. Okay, it might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for understanding. When I first read that, I don't think I really understood, but... Oh. I don't think that's the one. Not really. Okay, this is the one! Cleared!
I see it! It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Yes, yes.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Yeah, I should have been mighty suspicious.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Exactly.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
Wow, but that...
They used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
Yeah, but that culprit is really living wild. Like, I don't even know if I'd still trust myself on that.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Okay.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Is it?
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
That's a little iffy.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Ooh, so the culprit asked you. Okay, I
Sticking
see you,
your
I
body
see you.
through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
Ooh, can't say that now. You know you made a mistake.
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
You put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Oh man, he looking mighty mad. Monokuma might take you out himself.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I want us all to get along.
Monodum's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Dot.
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Yup.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Exactly. When am I not on the money, okay?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit!
Of course.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Okay.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because,
I believe
for obvious
that was
reasons.
an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. Because they can't go in the pool. They don't like water. Yeah, it was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
That's kinda... It's not sturdy. Like, how are they gonna fish it out with a rope?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Oh yeah, and it is very low. Like, you'd have to hook it to take it out.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope. The steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Exactly. No way.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
Okay.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
But it was like kind of a big mistake.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally,
Yeah, we're over that,
I find this
kinda.
culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
I mean, he's kind of on some another level, okay? So let him be, let him be. No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial to solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth. And also lends to the fact that this person who committed this crime, kinda smart up here. Kinda got their shit together.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
I know. Is
Of
this what we
course.
choose?
It would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I do. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is. ...
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick.
I
I
guess.
take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
Okay.
You believe in my detective skills?
I do?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Okay. Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows down the list of suspects. From people who are working in the gym, guys. Tell me who you think it is. But little hint for people who might not have been here. I suspected this person already. Okay? But it's pretty obvious. Like, no point waiting.
It has to be you.
And I'm not
There's
even
one
sad
more
about
thing
it.
I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Yeah, Kurumi.
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Oh man, sometimes you're hilarious, Angie. Okay.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
Why not?
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
I like how you come at it like this is just, you're doing this for us. Okay.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Yes. Yes, I
I will
am.
refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Okay, do your best. But you're going up against like the ultimate detective, okay? I don't know what your chances are against me, okay? Just to let you know.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
I think it's alibis for yesterday, maybe? Let me see. Suichi Kibo, Susumiki Tenko or Force, whatever. He was with Kurumi from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Kurumi was in the gym until a little before 9 p.m. Okay, well, I think it's alibi.
For nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Stop
Do you think
stuttering.
we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
I agree.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
No, maybe.
Except perhaps Gonta.
Okay, I believe that. To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it. Okay, I think it's the second one, personally.
I believe us do not.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on to pull it off.
Could have been done by.
Oh! I got it. I thought I was gonna miss. Like, it was about to slip on by. I'd be harassed.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Exactly.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Wow, these fireworks are getting rowdy. Okay.
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
And she did her stuff.
But
What?
Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
I like how you said that, but it's just preparation.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Okay, come at me.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
What? What does nihilism have to do with this?